live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
We talk about the strangest things right before the show starts. It was baby names, weird baby names.
Yeah, they were kind of cute.
No one I know is expecting. So
No.
Yeah,
we were just randomly talking about that.
We'll take that off the table. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, March 28th.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We are getting ready for the eclipse, and you're going to be talking about that a little later on in the newscast.
Yeah, pregnant with anticipation, Justin.
Yes, I have some props. So this is going to be fun this morning. We will show that a little bit later. First, though, we got to talk about how cold it was this morning. We got down to 45. Now, this is not a record. We've been down much colder than this, but it was chilly for a March morning. A lot of 40s on the map, but we'll see a big swing in temperatures today. So by 4 o'clock, I'm forecasting 79, which will be a 34-degree swing in temperatures. And as you know, this typically happens when we have really dry air in place, and that's going to be the case today. Lots of blue skies, too. All right, pollen count is in. Oak jumps to the top of the list. Well, it's been at the top, but it jumped much higher, 7,220. So if allergies are getting to you, and I'm raising my hand right now because it's getting to me, molds, grass, and mulberry, hackberry are there too. But oak is the main culprit this morning. And as we look at the forecast today, noontime 70, sunny. And by this afternoon, as I said, 79. We'll see a southerly breeze anywhere from 5 to 15. Things change a little bit next few days because we get more humidity. Eventually, that will lead to some rain chances. We'll look at that. We're going to talk about the eclipse, yes. And we'll have a look at the drought monitor, too. We haven't seen that in a while. It's new this morning. We'll show you the latest. But let's get over to RJ for the latest on what's going on the roadways.
Yeah, Justin, been a very, very busy hour or so because of this ongoing construction. So this construction work was extended out on the far northeast side, and we're going to continue to get more updates exactly what's going on here. But apparently there was an equipment issue out there at Topper Wine, that work being done at Topper Wine and Judson. So they have extended that work. Did not really give us an ETA on when they're going to get this completely cleared out. But again, 35 basically all the way from Topper Wine all the way to the Forum. You're looking at this camera here at Olympia Parkway. We have got some major backups in that area, and we will keep you updated on social media and on KSAT.com. I want to let you know about the far north side right now. We're looking at a crash on 281 southbound at Stone Oak Parkway. We just saw the car on the record there, so it involved at least one vehicle, and we do have a pretty good backup here from Stone Oak Parkway for all of our drivers coming in from the far north side all the way backing up to the Wilderness Oak areas. But it did look again like that record was on, or that car was already on that record there. So that's good news there for our drivers on the far north side. We do also have a crash here being reported I-10 eastbound at Brazos Street. And again, this is an area too where we're seeing a lot of construction. They're doing a lot of work there at the Santa Rosa exits and the Frio Street exit. So we have a crash here that's blocking at least one of the lanes here for all of our traffic coming into the downtown area from the near northwest side. All right, that's a current situation. How about a look ahead real quick to tomorrow, because we are going to have the Passion Play tomorrow. There's going to be more than 20,000 people in the downtown area for the Passion Play, of course, as we get set for Good Friday tomorrow. We have a new route this year. It's no longer going to be going from Milan Park to San Fernando. It's going to be starting now at Travis Park. We're going to go down to Jefferson to East Houston and then go over to East Commerce and then Main Avenue and then down to San Fernando Cathedral. That's going to start at 9:30 a.m. is when the Passion Play starts, and they're going to have that service there at San Fernando at 1 o'clock. But traffic closures are going to be in place from about 8 a.m. to about 2 p.m. So just plan ahead if you are going to be in the downtown area or planning to head to this year's Passion Play. Mark and Stephanie, back to you guys.
Thank you, RJ.
Here's today's 9 at 9.
A Bexar County grand jury indicted a 19-year-old man and his parents in the case of the deaths of 18-year-old Savannah Soto, her 22-year-old boyfriend Matthew Guerra, and their unborn child. Savannah and Matthew were found dead inside a car the day after Christmas. Christopher Preciado is accused of killing the couple after a drug deal went wrong. His parents are accused of helping him move the bodies. All three will be arraigned tomorrow.
Today, the NTSB will be interviewing the two pilots of the cargo ship that crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge early Tuesday morning. It comes after divers recovered the bodies of two workers yesterday. 4 people are still missing and presumed dead.
Subaru is recalling thousands of Outback and Legacy vehicles over potentially faulty airbag sensors. The recall involves the 2020 through 2022 model years. A capacitor in the occupant detection system sensors may crack and short circuit, which could prevent the front passenger airbag from deploying during a crash. Dealers will replace the sensors for free.
Southwest Airlines is planning to start offering red-eye flights for the first time. The flights are expected to start out of Las Vegas and Hawaii within 2 years. Southwest says it hopes to offer about 50 red-eye flights a day.
Fast food chains are feeling the pinch from customers put off by higher prices. A recent survey by consulting firm Revenue Management Services found a quarter of people making less than $50,000 a year are eating less fast food. Half say they're making fewer trips to any restaurants, too.
Dyeing eggs for Easter is still pretty pricey. A dozen eggs cost an average of $3. While that's down from the record highs of a year ago, it is still more than double the price of eggs before the pandemic.
The Easter tradition of camping out at local parks begins today. City officials say park curfews will be lifted at 11 p.m. tonight, allowing families to go in at secure spots for Easter Sunday. The only exception is the Brackenridge Park at First Tee. City park curfews will resume Sunday night at 11 p.m.
There were no jackpot winners in last night's Powerball drawing worth $873 million. Now the jackpot is worth an estimated $935 million. There's not been a winner since New Year's Day, so this weekend could be your lucky chance. The next drawing is on Saturday.
The Spurs win again. They beat the Jazz last night 118-111. Devin Vassell scored 31 points, and Victor Wembanyama had 19 points and 5 blocks. Jeremy Sohan, Julian Champagnie, and Malachi Branham all scored 17 points each as well. Utah got as close as 115-111 with about 23 seconds remaining before Trey Jones sealed the win for San Antonio with 2 free throws, and Wemby swatted Utah's next attempt. Go Spurs, go. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Well, in less than 2 weeks, people from around the world, including astronauts, will be coming to Texas to get a view of the total solar eclipse.
Tiffany Huerta spoke to veteran astronaut Dr. Ellen Ochoa about what we can learn from this amazing natural phenomenon.
What is your favorite part of being in NASA?
Obviously, the experience of being in space is just something that you can't replicate. But what I think what I really took away from it is the power of a team.
Dr. Ellen Ochoa is the first Latina astronaut to go to space.
Do you ever have dreams of space?
Before I went to space, I absolutely had dreams about being in zero gravity.
She spent nearly 1,000 hours in space from 1993 to 2002. And in 2013, Ochoa became the 11th director of NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. Our KSAT meteorologists, who are fascinated with space and science, also had some questions for Ochoa. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery wanted to learn more about her experience.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
I think it's about the goals of what NASA has. It's about making new discoveries. It's about solving challenges. It's trying to understand more about what humans can learn about the space environment and really then how to bring benefits back to Earth from that as well. So I was just happy to be part of a team that was working on that mission.
Ochoa remains passionate about space and science. Next month, she will be traveling to Austin to catch the total solar eclipse.
What can we learn from this total solar eclipse coming to Texas?
First of all, I hope it gets people interested in what astronomy can teach us about how all the objects, and particularly the ones that we see every day, right? The sun and the moon, as well as the Earth, how they sort of interact, learn a little bit more about orbital dynamics.
Ochoa says it's also a great opportunity for kids to learn more about science.
For scientists, it is also another great opportunity, particularly to study the corona of the sun. Because with the rest of the sun blocked out, there are ways that you can now collect data that you couldn't, you can only do, during a solar eclipse.
Our KSAT weather team has been covering stories related to the total solar eclipse. Meteorologist Justin Horn is excited for this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Have you ever talked to anyone who's been in space when the eclipse is happening, like look down on Earth to see what it looks like?
Yeah, there's some photos and some video. You can look at it from the 2017 eclipse. I think you could just look up online, and it's essentially showing the shadow on Earth from the eclipse. So yeah, we had people in space in 2017. We've got them in space now. So they have a unique vantage point to look at that shadow.
Remember, KSAT 12 is your eclipse authority. We will have extensive coverage on April 8th and leading up to the big day. Tiffany Huertas, KSAT 12 News.
Well, just an outstanding question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. You said you brought props.
I did.
Boy, did you.
Here we go.
That's okay.
This is the sun, okay?
Okay.
This was a
There you
giant
go.
beach ball that I found on Amazon for like $16. So I
Okay.
was doing some kid talks.
Nice.
Some kids talking about the eclipse, and I wanted to show how much bigger the sun is than the Earth, relatively speaking. It's 109 times larger. So I don't know if people really grasp that, but I
Right.
thought this would be the best way to do it.
Okay.
It's a good visual
So
aid.
that compared to that.
This
Yeah.
is the sun, and
Right.
then you have the Earth, and Mark, you got the moon.
I do.
Which is a tennis ball.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
goes around the Earth.
Yeah, the secret UFO bases here of the South Pole of the moon.
Yeah, so this is how I would represent, the eclipse. But the thing about it is, yes, the sun is so much larger, but it's so much further away
Right.
than the moon, so that's why you get the shadow.
I mean, if they were this close, they would burn up.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It would not work.
Yeah.
But because it's so much further away, then the moon casts that shadow on
Right.
the Earth, and then you get the eclipse. So this was the best way I could think of
I like that.
to
Yeah.
show the kids
Yeah.
how the eclipse works.
Well, it also works for us adults, right?
It does.
It gives us a visual aid.
The other fun thing I did, I was thinking about what's the best way to explain.
Oh, that's the moon. Sorry.
Careful.
Sorry, Moon.
To explain how lucky we are to be in the path. And I was thinking I talked to kindergartners yesterday.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing Buddy Buck. Every parent knows about Buddy Bucks.
HEB.
I was like, it's like winning instant winner 100 times in a row on Buddy Bucks.
Yeah.
The kids seem to grasp that. So anyway,
That's a good example.
these are my props. You know how long it took the air up? Like an hour. Anyway, this is my son, and that's kind of how the eclipse works.
That's a
Cool.
good visual aid. And
Yeah.
yes, thank you for bringing that in. And
I'm gonna have to deflate it to get it to
get
the
in the
door.
car.
That's
Yeah.
true. I actually thought the sun was bigger than Earth, than this, but
Yeah.
it's a good example.
You're probably right. If you're talking about 109 times larger, you
Right.
would probably even need to be a bigger ball,
Yeah.
but the logistics there just didn't work.
Sure, probably wouldn't fit in the studio.
yeah, not able to fit in the size of the
All right.
studio. But
Yep.
yeah, there you go.
There you
Cool.
go. April 8th, 1:30 p.m. And yes, we are doing glasses giveaways. So if you need some glasses, come visit us. We'll be showing you the locations coming up.
Very good.
Cool.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, sir. Right now, 9:10, 52 degrees, still ahead on GMSA at 9.
Well, the San Antonio Brahmas are getting ready for their season and home opener this weekend. We have a couple of special guests in the studio with us today to talk about the upcoming season and what fans can expect when they head out to the games.
You're affecting the Earth's tides right now by throwing that in the air. Plus, a lot of us are getting ready for Easter on Sunday. Do you feel like it's really early this year? You're not alone. Later in the show, we'll explain why the holiday is happening earlier than usual. Welcome back. Tomorrow's Good Friday, and downtown is expected to have a huge crowd for the annual Passion of the Christ. Passion Play will begin at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Parishioners from San Fernando Cathedral will reenact the trial and crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Procession begins, as RJ said a little bit earlier, Travis Park, and ends at the steps of San Fernando Cathedral itself. For those who are not able to attend in person, we will be live streaming the entire Passion Play on KSAT.com.
And again, it's happening at 10 a.m., so I imagine the weather should be okay by that time.
Actually be really, really nice. So we'll see temperatures probably in the 60s at that point. So it works out well, and we'll see clear skies too. Maybe a few clouds, but nothing that will interrupt what's going on there. So good weather for Good Friday and good weather over Easter weekend too. I wanted to start though with the drought monitor. Because that came in today. We haven't talked about this in a while, where we stand rainfall-wise and with the drought. This was the beginning of the year, so we'll take you back to January 1st. You see the red color here, that represents extreme drought. And I will tell you that Kendall County, this is one of the hardest hit counties, has been in extreme drought for 2 years now. 2 years. At least part of the county has been in extreme drought. So let's fast forward to today. It's a little better, but not a lot. We're still in a moderate drought here in Bexar County, but you see the extreme drought is still there in the hill country. We just can't seem to shake it. Got a little bit of rain yesterday, wasn't enough. We had about 0.05 of an inch at the airport. Some folks got a little bit more. The rainbow pictures, though, those were incredible. We got a lot of those on KSAT Connect. We're going to show those to you next half hour. We've also got a story on our website if you want to go and look through some of the pictures. But you guys did a great job snapping some photos with the rain yesterday. Here's where we stand. 8.47 for the year. We're still about 2.5 inches above normal, which is good. But if you remember, we were some 6-7 inches above normal a little bit earlier. So this is starting to come down, and we could use another good dose of rain. We have a small chance in the forecast coming up Monday, but that's about it when you look through the extended forecast. I can tell you today is going to be beautiful. We started off in the mid-40s. It was chilly this morning. We'll warm up all the way close to 80 this afternoon. We're going 79 here in San Antonio, and there will be some 80s on the map today, especially south of town with a light southerly wind. There's the scene outside right now, blue skies and beautiful weather. We're starting to warm up from those chilly morning lows. 53 in San Antonio right now, still 45 in Kerrville and 52 in Seguin with light winds across the board. There's a look at some of the lows this morning. We got all the way down to 37, Bernie Stage, 45 in San Antonio. You might be saying, well, that's really cold. Is that a record? It is not even close. The record for today is 29. So it goes to show you we can still get pretty cold this time of year. And as we look at the other cities across the area, down to 38 in Fredericksburg, 46 in New Braunfels, 46 in Gonzales. So yes, it was a cold morning. As we look down the line, here's what we got headed our way. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're in a pretty quiet weather pattern. We're going to be watching a low out west. Starts to take shape on Sunday, but still good for Easter Sunday. I don't think we get any rain. But by Monday, as this low moves a little bit closer, it helps to develop a frontal boundary. And that front is going to start to move through Monday evening, going into Tuesday morning. And it's along this front where we could see a few thunderstorms. I don't think we're going to see a lot. I don't think we're going to get a lot of rain out of this. As it often is, we're going to be on the tail end of things. But I think we could see a storm or two late Monday night going into Tuesday morning. Right now, I've got rain chances at about 20%. That's it. Clears out on Tuesday, and we'll see some pretty good weather by the middle part of next week. So our only rain chance there is Monday. 30%, 20 to 30% chance here in San Antonio. Extended forecast, 79 Friday, 82 Saturday, 84 Sunday. We mentioned the rain chance on Monday. Frontal boundary comes through. It doesn't really cool us down all that much, but it dries us out Tuesday into Wednesday. And of course, we're still looking way ahead towards April 8th to see what the weather's like. Still some questions there, so we're not going to talk about any specifics just yet, but we're hoping for the best.
Yes, but by the middle of next week, I understand you guys are going to be talking with people, taking questions.
Yes, we're going to be doing a live stream on Wednesday where we'll be able to interact with some folks online if you have some questions about the eclipse. And that'll be, within a few days of the eclipse, so we'll really be ramping up at that point.
Gotcha. Thank you, Justin.
9:19, 52 degrees.
And when we come back, David and RJ will be back with some special guests to talk about the upcoming Brahmas game on Sunday. And fans, get ready to support their team.
Oh, it's football time. Time to kick this baby off. San Antonio Brahmas are kicking off their season Sunday.
Yes, Sunday coming up. Cannot believe it's almost spring football season. And joining us this morning is Evan Ashton, the VP of Business Operations for the Brahmas, and John Nevares Jr., Director of Ticket Sales and Experiences out there for our San Antonio Brahmas, guys. How excited are you about the start of the season?
Oh, we're extremely excited. It's game week, we're happy to say. Kicking off Sunday.
Yeah.
Looking forward to an event we're having Saturday, Fiesta de los Brahmas. First time the team's going to be in market. Meet the team experience for our fans. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff at that. So it's going to be a very exciting weekend for sure.
The whole team, coaches, everybody going to be there on Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Head coach Wade Phillips going to be there. Right. Our new guy, our kicker, Donald De La Haye is going to be there. Some of the rest of the team.
Yeah, Destroying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a big YouTube star.
Exactly.
Yeah. We got some specials on tickets for the game on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Talk
absolutely.
a little about that.
Absolutely. So ticket sales are going great. We're looking to repeat the same success we did last year. Sold every ticket that was available in the house. So right now, if you log on to theufl.com/tickets, we got a promo code KICK20, 20% off for our first game, the home opener. And like I said, get your tickets now. We have other options outside of the tickets in the bowl. We have The bullpen, which is an all-you-can-eat field suite. So very cool experience.
Now we're cooking with some gas.
Absolutely. Eating hot dogs, and you might catch a football, you might catch a player. I don't know. So, very cool experience. And then we're actually launching a new product on the club level. It's called the Lone Star Club. That's also all you can eat. So best seats in the house, right there on the 50, looking over the deck. It's very, very cool experience. So we're excited.
Nice, guys. Yeah, just a bunch of different options. Last year, guys, we were second in attendance, right? In terms when it was the XFL behind St. Louis. So how important is it to get the fans out there, kind of build up the excitement as we kick off this season coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fans are looking to be number one, right? That we've heard that a lot online. So, been a lot of chanting back and forth through Facebook and other social media platforms to seeing who's the best fan group. So, there's been a lot of activities with St. Louis Battlehawks fans, the Brahmas fans, and tailgating experiences. So, big battle there. So we're looking to see them. Game 2, but game 1, we're looking to pack the dome and see everybody out there. Very important to the fans, very important to the players, and we're looking forward.
Speaking of tailgating, we can do that on Sunday, right?
Yeah. We can.
Have a party out there in the parking lot, right?
Yes, tailgate's opening up at 8 a.m. You can tailgate. It opens up
in the morning?
8 in the morning. Bring your breakfast tacos.
Wow, on an Easter Sunday, better get your Easter in early. So go ahead. So what?
Yeah. So tailgating opens up 8 a.m. It'll be in lot C to start. If it does overflow, it'll go into lot B. But yeah, bring your your grills, your breakfast tacos. Celebrate Easter with us.
Okay, where can we go to find out more information? You guys got a website? If we didn't catch all this right now and want to look at season ticket options, look at tailgating options, where can we go?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have all of our options online at theufl.com/tickets. That will be your access point to all of our tickets and all the options there for game day. But besides that, feel free to call in. We have the best ticket sales team in the nation, really, with James, Jose, and Shane. So feel free to give us a call at 210-404-4539. That'll be the best way to get in touch with us.
And real quick, for people who are just now getting into the spring football thing for this year, we've combined 2 leagues, which means this should be a little bit better product on the field. Tell us about the product that we're going to see on the field and what makes this league different than what we saw last year with the XFL.
Yeah, so a couple changes with that. One, we brought in head coach Wade Phillips, which is a great addition to our local team. The second part of that is what you just alluded to with instead of 2 leagues competing for the batch of the same talent, we combined forces, and now that allows us to not compete for the same talent and just get the best guys that we can and to put out on the field. So it's going to be a great product.
2 former Cowboy coaches.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely.
Players. Daryl Johnston, part of the
Daryl Johnston, head of football operations.
Coach Phillips, been around the block a few times. So of course we have all this information on KSAT.com as well. Plus, check this out. They brought us some swag here. We got some caps.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? We have a shirt. David's ready to run through a brick wall here after hearing this. He'll run through a brick wall for Coach Phillips, right, David?
You know it. And Coach Phillips, he's defensive guru.
There you go, yeah.
He's great. All right. Good luck. Thanks, guys, for coming.
Thank you.
All right, Mark, going to pass it over.
Appreciate it.
Mark, going to pass it over to you. You ready?
I'm ready. All right.
Wow, nice catch.
Orange forward, right? Correct.
Forward. Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right now, 927, 54 degrees. I'm so glad I did not drop this.
Yeah, good catch. Good catch. We have a lot more coming up on GMSA at 9, including highlights from the Spurs win last night in Utah. Devin Vassell was a key player in the Spurs win. David and RJ will be back to talk Spurs.
But before that, Westside residents disappointed that the San Antonio Public Library is scaling back renovations to their local library. Why the board says they had to do it, even though the project has already taken 7 years. 9:31, the San Antonio Public Library is scaling back renovation plans at one Westside location, and its board says budget constraints are to blame.
The problem is this project has already taken 7 years, and neighbors told Avery Everett they are disappointed.
The community needs to be listened to. They're the people who are going to be using it.
We heard frustration among neighbors on the west side now that the promised renovations at the Las Palmas Library are changing.
At least we thought we were getting a few modern things, but we've lost that.
The San Antonio Public Library Board of Trustees voted to scale back upgrades at the Las Palmas location because of budget concerns. The library, located on Castroville Road, closed for construction about a year ago, but upgrades have been talked about for years.
We've been working with this project since 2017.
These renovations are backed by 2 bond projects. The board says about 90% of the 2017 bond project is complete. But the 2022 bond project will change due to rising material costs.
When we came down to looking at the scope and some design enhancements, we realized that it was not possible with the funding available.
The board's vote to change design plans includes removing a bathroom and removing windows and solar shade systems to protect from heat and glare. It will also change materials for the planned plaza and remove meeting room support and storage space.
They are design changes.
This meeting was the first time the public was able to see blueprints for the new plan. And even now, some neighbors say they're still confused.
I think that the changes are still vague, but worse, the architect didn't have answers for a lot of the questions that people have.
But now that the vote has been decided, they're trying to stay optimistic.
Even though the design changes have been approved, there's still opportunity for us to ask the questions.
A community concerned, but one just waiting to use their library again. Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
Well, 55 degrees outside with live cam. Beautiful day, nice cool weather with rain now and then. We're going to get some extra mileage out of our wildflowers this season, Justin.
I think you're right. They already look great. But yeah, it's been a great wildflower season. Let me get that right. Yesterday, we had so many beautiful pictures. Instagram, Facebook, KSAT Connect was lit up with rainbow pictures, quite literally. And you can see some of the pictures here. Let me show you a few. The double rainbow, the ever elusive double rainbow. This was at Culebra in 1604. What a view. I agree. Great shot. This is in Helotes near Westover Hill Sports Complex. The grandkids enjoying the pleasant weather. Yeah, it was nice. The rain came down, then we had the sun pop out. That's the rainbow for you. They said they found the rainbow's end. It kind of looks like it. That was on Grissom Road by Whataburger and Bill Miller's, but no pot of gold, unfortunately. We'll switch over to this shot, and I think this really encapsulates what we saw yesterday. Just the brilliant blue skies after the rain passed with the sun, and then the colors were just so vibrant in all the rainbow pics, and this is a really good one. So great job. Again, we have a story on our website about all the rainbow pictures if you want to go check them out. But it was a good evening for social media for sure. Our forecast today, 73 at 1 o'clock, and we'll be up around 79 this afternoon. Sunny skies, no rain today. In fact, you'll be hard pressed to find even a cloud in the sky this afternoon. A little more cloud cover though this weekend as humidity increases. We'll have another look at the Easter forecast in just a bit.
Looks pretty. Thank you, Justin. And Fiesta is about having a good time, but it's also a big party for a cause. And right now you are looking at a live picture. This is from the San Antonio Food Bank. And this morning you can see some of the volunteers there from the Battle of Flowers Association are lending a helping hand. They are sorting right now and packaging some of that food to be handed out to those in need. So it is their way of honoring the parade's Grand Marshal, Eric Cooper, the president and CEO of the San Antonio Food Bank. And you can see you have quite a big crowd there of volunteers, and they are again collecting 1.33 million pounds of food to recognize the 133rd year of the Battle of Flowers Parade.
Again, looking live out there where they're sorting and packing to give food away to those in need. Well, speaking of Battle of Flowers Parade, you can get your tickets now for the exclusive KSAT Fiesta Party for both big parades. We have a link to buy tickets on KSAT.com, but get yours now if you want to go because they will go fast, and we can't wait to see folks out there.
I can't wait. It's going to be super fun again. Yay, the Spurs are on a roll after another nice road win over the Jazz.
How many times have we been able to say that this season, that they're on a roll?
I know.
David and RJ are back to break down this win with Wemby back in the lineup.
Steph, come on, give us a little bit more than yay. Come on.
You know, it's going to contain myself here.
Come on.
I'm excited. Well, yay, we win.
There we go.
That's optimism.
That's better.
Optimism.
I mean, you know, it hadn't happened enough this year. You got to get excited about when it does happen.
True.
Although that's happened, 17 times
number
this
17.
Year. And this one was on the road against, you know, not a bad team.
No, not a bad team at all, David. And that's what's been a little bit frustrating about watching this team is that you do see the potential out there and the talent at times. So it's just been very inconsistent this year. Obviously, Wemby has been pretty much consistent. He was back, had himself another nice game there for the Spurs. Spurs kind of inside-outside game there for Victor Wembanyama. David.
We got our two guys. We got Devin Vassell and we got Victor Wembanyama. So that's two of the three you need. So, and you can't say anything else about Devin Vassell except that he's a great ball player. You just
okay. Here's the thing, David. Here's the thing. The numbers do not lie, and I will say this. The Spurs have done a better job, I will give credit to the coaching staff, of making Devin Vassell a playmaker and a creator for the rest of the guys. When he gets over 5 assists in a game, the Spurs are close to 500. I think they're like 10 and 13 when Devin Vassell becomes one of the primary creators, ball handlers. So yes, I'm coming around to this.
All right, that's good. Because he led the team with scoring last night with 31.
That too.
He also had 6 assists, and he was 12 of 20 shooting, so that's pretty good. And then Wembanyama had 19 and 8 rebounds and 5 blocks. Do you know who leads the league in block shots?
I'm going to guess it's number 1 in silver and black.
It's Victor Wembanyama, and he leads by a whole block shot. So the guy that's next in line, he averages 3.5. The guy next in line averages 2.5.
Yeah.
So there you go. So
he's an imposing figure.
Here's another interesting thing. The Spurs are second in the league in assists.
Okay.
Second
Ball
in the
movement,
league
nice.
in assists. They had 40 last night off of 44. 40 assists in that. I think off of like 40 shots, 42 shots, something like that. So almost every shot that they took last night came off an assist.
Yeah, that is something that Pop has preached now for some time, especially as we develop Victor into being the number 1 guy. Ball movement, getting open shots, getting better shots, easier shots. David, you mentioned 2 out of 3 guys. The other one that I'm coming around to a little bit, Jeremy Sohan.
Okay.
Also, same situation. In Spurs wins, Jeremy Sohan averaging about 17 points a game, 8 or 9 rebounds. This is what I thought we were going to see from Jeremy Sohan all season long. This is what I thought. Just a defensive disruptor, if you want to call him that. The other day he was guarding Kevin Durant. What he did yesterday against some of the Jazz better players was pretty good stuff. So, Jeremy, I'm coming around to him, too.
And you know I never question Popovich. Never going to question Coach Pop. Never have, never will. However, I think since we've disbanded that experiment at the beginning of the season with Sohan, he finally got to where he's supposed to be. He was playing the position he's supposed to be in.
I think it did kind of mess with his head a little bit, and he is coming around. So credit to
Sohan. Nothing against Pop trying that out.
Yeah.
Great idea, Pop. But,
David, I've been in the room when you and Pop have had a little fun back and forth.
I mean, the guy's got 6 trips to the finals and 5 championships.
There we go.
That. And the other thing is, he was talking about the defense the Spurs played last night. I mean, when you hold the Utah Jazz, when you hold any team to 111 points, your defense must be pretty good. Yeah. So if you keep them down in that range. So, Pop was very complimentary of the defense, especially Devin Vassell. So, this is going to be a last 9 games left in the regular season. This is going to be very interesting. They've got 17 wins. They're still a game behind the team that's in the 4th spot for that top pick, and the Spurs are still in the 3rd. I'm trying to be positive. She jumped on me the other day. Stephanie got all upset because I was being negative, so I'm trying to be positive. So
thank you.
The Spurs are in that spot where they want to be.
Well, it'll be very interesting.
How about that?
Is
that okay?
How they play this down the stretch.
Is that better?
Yeah, it'll be very interesting because, again, you don't want to get out of that bottom 3, but you also want to play well, and it seems like they're playing some of the best basketball that we've seen all season. So I'd kind of rather see some of that development because this year there is no Wemby in this year's draft. So
and I'm starting to really get into the yays from Stephanie. They're starting to grow.
It's good. Part of our animation.
Yay!
Look at that! Oh,
wow! There's the world. The world is that.
The world.
He's gonna shock the world in a whole new way.
Where's the sun? What happened to that one?
Yeah, where's the sun?
Where's that big one? Bring that big one over here.
Yeah.
Let's see that. Let's see if we can bounce that ball.
Good luck.
Well,
I don't know.
Like a bull in a china shop. Look at this.
Giants of baseball.
So this was our preseason expectation, and this is our current expectation. But I love our team.
Can you announce this?
We still have hope.
Yes, we do.
Still have hope.
All right, Mark, over to you.
Go Spurs, go.
Alex is like, this thing just went over.
Gosh, what is happening?
What happened?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, go Spurs.
9:41. Go Spurs, go. It's 56 degrees for now. You're watching GMSA at 9.
Yeah, that.
And thanks.
If you're like many of us wondering how Easter got here so darn fast, it's partly due to the fact that this is a leap year, but mostly because of the moon cycle. Easter's date is actually determined by moon phases. The holiday is always the first Sunday after the first full moon on or after the vernal equinox.
So this year, the vernal equinox, or spring, happened the night of March 19th. And the first full moon after that date was this past Monday, the 25th. So that means Easter falls on the following Sunday, which is March 31st, this Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like I recall it's been in March before, but it's been a while. Usually it's
been a few years.
Yeah.
So, Justin, anybody stopping you at HEB or asking you, what's the weather going to be like for the eclipse? I mean, anybody stopping you yet?
I'm sure.
We're starting to get that question a little bit more. And then there's some folks that are just kind of starting to, oh, wait, there's an eclipse on April 8th.
Right, yes.
We're just kind of transitioning into that. The weather, the forecast, we're just not sure yet. Right. I mean, the models change day by day. You really got to get to like 3 or 4 days out before we have some good certainty, so stay tuned.
So, Justin, what's the weather going to be like for the eclipse?
Everyone wants to know. And here's the path. So we've been saying all along, you got to get into the path of totality if you can. Even 99.9% is not as good as 100%. Trust me when I tell you, if you can get into the path, now traffic's going to be wild, but if you can do it, do it. Here is the path, if you haven't seen it yet. Passes through Eagle Pass first. This is the center line. And then the totality is in red here. So it does cross through San Antonio, but not all of San Antonio. So if you're watching on the south or southeast side or east side, if you can try to get up to the northwest side of the county, that's where you will see totality. Canyon Lake just inside, New Braunfels is not. Seguin is not. Floresville, Pleasanton, not. You'll see 90 to 95% totality, but just not complete. So again, if you can get up to the north and west, I would suggest it. Just make plans now because traffic and everything, hotels, all that stuff is going to be pretty wild. Castroville, Hondo, Medina Lake, all within the path of totality. Let's go outside for you right now. 53 degrees. Dew point is at 47. West-northwesterly winds at about 5. It was a chilly morning. Temperatures are on their way up. Dew point is low, so that means we'll get a big rebound in temperatures. I think by noontime we're already up around 70. Then we top out at 79 this afternoon. So after getting down to 45, we'll be up near 80 later today. Any coats that you had on this morning, you can get rid of them. 69 at 9 o'clock, down to 68 at 10 p.m. And we'll have another cool morning tomorrow, but not as chilly as this morning. The other thing I want to alert you about is gusty winds tomorrow. Even tomorrow morning, I think we're going to have some gusts around 30 to 35. The winds drop off a little bit on your Friday, but it'll be a stout southerly wind tomorrow, and it certainly will be breezy from time to time, so heads up there. What that southerly wind is going to do is drive in a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, you've got dew points already starting to rise into the mid-50s. Still pleasant, but we're getting close to that muggy territory, and we get there by Saturday morning. And by Saturday afternoon, we've got dew points back in the 60s, so you'll feel the humidity a little bit more, and this will lead to some clouds as well over the weekend. So Easter weekend will be humid and warm. Down the line, we see some quiet conditions over the weekend. Humid and warm, yes, but no rain. It's this low that will bring our next chance of rain. It gets a little bit closer as we get into Monday, and I'd say Monday evening is when we'll have our chance. This trough will help to bring a front through. While we'll be on the tail end of things, there is a chance we could see a storm or two Monday night into Tuesday morning. We'll see only about a 20 to 30% chance of rain, so I don't think we're going to get a lot of rain out of it, but that'll be our next shot. And then by Tuesday morning, things clear out. So here it is in the 7-day forecast. 79 Good Friday, 82 Saturday, mostly cloudy on Easter Sunday, and 84. Small chance of rain Monday, 85. Front comes through, and that will dry us out and clear us out Tuesday and Wednesday.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
There's a ledge there. Ouch. I'm all right.
Good. Glad you're okay.
Yeah. This has been a long week.
I know. Been a wild hour, too. 10 till 10, 56 degrees.
Well, groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil will soon see 2 more shadows following him around, and it will not mean more winter for us. So when we come back, the birth announcement of 2 baby groundhogs and why this is such a big deal in Pennsylvania. Let's see what's happening over at the San Antonio Zoo, where it's always a great day to stop by and visit the hippos right now. And you see one of them there submerged on the right side of your screen. We'll be back. Coming up tomorrow on GMSA at 9, we are celebrating this month's Educator of the Month. So she's a special education inclusion teacher for Northeast ISD, and she comes from a long line of educators in her family. So I'm going to share her story tomorrow on GMSA at 9 and what made this award presentation even more special.
Well, everyone, please congratulate Justin. He's a new uncle. His favorite groundhog in the world just welcomed 2 babies.
Surprise!
What?
So we're talking about Punxsutawney Phil and his wife Phyllis.
Phyllis, I didn't know he had a wife.
Well, there you go. He just had 2 babies, and ABC's Danny News shares why this is such a big deal in Pennsylvania.
Punxsutawney Phil!
Just because you're the prognosticator of all prognosticators does not mean that one day you don't want a Mrs. Prognosticator.
You like your guys with the prominent upper teeth?
No. And then how about a whole family of prognosticators? Yesterday on Punxsutawney Phil's Facebook page, the social media team behind the world's most famous weatherman announced that Phil and his wife, Phyllis, have welcomed 2 children. Oh my gosh! We now take you live to the reaction in Gobbler's Knob. The post says, quote, "The Punxsutawney Groundhog Club is very excited to announce that Phil and Phyllis have given birth to 2 healthy baby groundhogs. The babies are currently in with mom and dad at the zoo that is located at the Punxsutawney Memorial Library and can be viewed through the viewing window. So you can even go see them as long as they're not on a family road trip."
That's not bad for a quadruped. You got to check your mirrors, just the side of your eye.
And listen to this. According to the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club's website, Phil has never had children in the nearly 140 years of this tradition. So these mini meteorologists are actually historic. According to the man you saw in that photo, club president Thomas Dunkel, he told reporters, quote, "We did not think that this would happen in captivity because it never has, but apparently we were wrong. I talked to Phil with the use of my cane that lets me speak groundhogese, and Phil could not be more excited to have started a family."
Now, there has not been any reporting yet on what their names will be. I'm personally hoping for maybe the names from the twins and Rugrats, Phil and Lil, could be cute. But their website, if you want to learn more, is amazingly groundhog.org. In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
Phil's passing out cigars right now.
He is. Very proud papa right now. Never mind the forecast, right?
Take a break from that.
79 degrees today, sunny skies. Tomorrow, 79. If you have plans to be out and about for Easter weekend, maybe you're camping out, it's going to be nice. 82 Saturday, 84 Sunday. A little humid, a little warm, but it could be much worse. Really nice. 30% chance of rain on Monday, and then we clear out and dry out Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, Easter camping begins tonight. Curfew lifted at 11 p.m., allowing families to go secure spots for Easter Sunday. The only exception, Brackenridge Park at First Tee. Easter campers will be allowed to stake out spots there beginning at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
So just a reminder, the park curfew resumes Sunday night at 11 p.m. and you can look for a list of the parks on our website at ksat.com. Thanks for joining us today.
Have a good day.